What's going on, guys? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisor.com, bringing home the bacon. MLB DFS video. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day. It is August 19th. And we are back with some great news. Hopefully you played last night. Now, I know a lot of you watch these videos when we break down the pitchers. You check out our article, the pitchers that we like. Well, we loved Yu Darvish yesterday. We had exposure to him. We had exposure to Kenta Maeda. Our lineup on Fanduel absolutely killed it. And I do say use the lineup, mix and match, though, with our cheat sheet and our bacon station. I want to know what you guys scored. I know it was a high-scoring night last night. A lot of the chalk batters hit, which we had them. We went with a stack. So our FanDuel optimal lineup, we had Yu Darvish, Pete Alonso, it didn't do much. Cano didn't do much. Then we had Moncada, Tim Anderson dominated with 44 points, Dominic Smith with 16, Conforto 15.4, Randall Grichuk with 38.4, and Anthony Santander at 46.9. So we ended the night with our optimal lineup hitting 247.4. Absolutely killed it across the board. That's a score that you would have cashed everywhere. Would love to know how you guys did, but it feels good to know putting the time and effort into the videos, the articles, the cheat sheets, the bacon station, that it helps you guys out. And I got a lot of DMs yesterday, so let me know how you guys did. I know it was a high-scoring night all around. We cashed in basketball, both FanDuel and Draftkings. We cashed in baseball. Crazy night. We're looking to continue that tonight. We got another 4 games for basketball. We've got a full slate here for baseball. Not 100% sure if we can play. I love Trevor Bauer. I think he might only be on the early slate, or they're not even offering that game. Let's see. At least on FanDuel at the moment, looking. I don't think we can. Let's see. Yeah. You can't play Trevor Bauer on FanDuel. That sucks. He's got a Twitter competition between Budweiser. If he strikes out 14 batters this game and next game, they'll put name a beer for the Reds, so we'll see. Plus, he's just been killing it. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do is, if you don't know what we do in these videos, we go through every single game on the slate. So, we're going to look at all the pitchers on the slate. We're going to see if we like them. If after that whole thing, if you click the link down below, you'll be able to see the pitchers we like out of those. You'll be able to see the top BVP bats there and the stacks. Now, we just say what teams to stack. The individual batters that we like in those stacks are on our cheat sheet, which you guys can sign up to check out. Without further ado, if you guys want to win a 5-day pass, go ahead, check that out. All you have to do is like this video, be a subscriber, tell me who's going to hit home run, what inning, and the distance the ball is traveled. Now, the distance is only a tiebreaker if multiple people do it. So, if this video gets 25 likes, we'll also put a FanDuel and DraftKings GPP lineup down below in the comments section. We'll pin it. So, looking at this, we do have a couple of rain possibilities. We've got Toronto at Baltimore, 16% chance of rain. Or we have Buffalo at Baltimore, 16% chance of rain. We got Washington, Atlanta, 16. Now, we are about 11 hours from first pitch, so anything can happen specifically with weather. So that is something to monitor. We do have, for the night game, strong winds, 10.1 mile an hour, Detroit at Chicago White Sox. So looking at this, Casey Mize is making his Major League debut. And it looks like it's blowing in, so that could give a boost to the bats, or to the pitchers today. So that being said, let's check out all the pitchers on the slate. I think there's 34 pitchers we're going to look at if they're all there. Let me just refresh just in case. Obviously, we can't play all of these, but we're going to look at them. So hopefully this helps you out. So looking at the first game, Toronto at the Baltimore Orioles. You got Tanner Roark versus Tommy Malone. I don't trust Roark. They're saying that Roark he's in the top. It's top 5 of not being able to strike people out. It was some weird stat that he's not doing very good at all. And Baltimore's been killing it. You've got Roark. He's only faced 14 batters, a 28.6 K percentage, 182 batting average. I still don't like that at all. We've got Tommy Malone, 14 plate appearance, 214 batting average. Looking at this, I'm a little... Tommy Malone could be a weird GPP option, but it's still Tommy Malone. But you've got to get... You've got to find those under-the-radar picks. Yesterday, an under-the-radar pick was Antonio Sensatella, Marco Gonzalez, both against teams that you thought would hit them, and they helped you out immensely. Tommy Malone, super contrarian GPP. Toronto still has some really good righty bats, so if you want to go leverage here, you could go Malone, but I don't trust him much. Specifically, being early, I don't believe we're going to be looking at that. Philly at Boston, Arrieta versus Kyle Hart. Arrieta, 79 plate appearance, 268. Hasn't looked like himself since really coming over to Philly. 21.5K. I know Boston's can't hit, but both of these teams they put up runs yesterday, and I stacked this game. So I made multiple lineups, stacking. I stacked the Mets, I stacked the White Sox, I stacked the Phillies, I stacked the Red Sox. I mixed and matched with those stacks. I think it's another stack type day. I don't trust either of these pitchers. I like the Phillies righties here against Kyle Hart in Boston as well. Even lefties, if they can take Kyle Hart, Oppo, they've got the Green Monster. They can hit the Green Monster, go over it. So I don't really like either of these. Cardinals at the Cubs. You got Jack Flaherty versus Alec Mills. First game of the doubleheader. Flaherty, 160 plate appearances, 171 batting average. I don't know if you can use these pitchers. I don't know if they're on the slate. I do like Jack Flaherty here. Alec Mills, 33 plate appearance, 207 batting average. Both GPP, 33 plate appearances, striking out 39.4K. That's not bad at all. Those are some good numbers. St. Louis is still a little bit rusty from, not playing for a couple of weeks, which is crazy. But yeah, so I like both of these pitchers, but these offenses could definitely wake up at any time. We don't know who the second person or the second set of pitchers are here. Another doubleheader, Luis Castillo versus Brad Keller. Castillo, 33 plate appearances, 258 batting average. Love him against the Royals. Don't know if you can use him. And the other one, Bauer versus Royals. I don't know if you can use this one either, but Bauer against them, 244 batting average, striking out 25% of the batters he's faced in 152 plate appearances. I do love Bauer here. I do love a Cincinnati stack against Harvey. Matt Harvey making his season debut after getting whatever you want to call it. Pushed around, put down, signed minor league. Now he's making his debut in front of nobody. But I do like the Reds as a stack, and I do like Bauer here. Then we get to the main slate. You've got the Indians at Pirates, Aaron Savale versus Steven Brault. I had exposure to this game a little bit last night. I had a Indian stack and I had a Pirate stack, and the batters that I took for the Pirates, they did come through. So did the Indians bats. I love the Indians bat righties here against Brault. Reyes, Jose Ramirez, Lindor. Could be good here. I do like Savale here. The Pirates are still bad. They're one of the top 3 worst teams in the league this year. And so I do like Savale. I do like the Indians bats. Rays at the Yankees, you got Tyler Glasnow versus Garrett Cole. If you took Snell yesterday, he was missing his target a lot. He was bouncing some balls in about 50 feet in. You got Tyler Glasnow, who's really coming into his own. 32 plate appearances against him, 250 batting average, striking out 40.6K. Garrett Cole, 140 plate appearances, 198 batting average, striking out 41.4% of the batters he's faced. Garrett Cole's going to cost you a lot, but he's had success against this Tampa Bay team. The Yankees normally take care of business in New York. They did lose yesterday, but I do like Garrett Cole here. Glasnow, I like Cole as cash. I like Glasnow as GPP, just because both of these teams are pretty potent offenses, but Garrett Cole he's Garrett Cole. You got the Nationals at the Braves. You got Eric Fede versus Kyle Wright now. Yesterday I loved this game as a stack. I like it again here. They put up a ton of runs early in this yesterday's game. I mean, Fede's only faced 19 batters, giving up 500 batting average, striking out 5.3, where Kyle Wright has faced 15 batters, 308 batting average, 26.7 K. I do like both of these. I like to stack here, for sure. You got the Mets at the Marlins, Degrom versus Pablo Lopez. We took the Mets yesterday. I mean, the Marlins, from quarantine, came out hot. They came out super hot, and then they Marlined, is what we can call it. They came back down to earth, as I should say. They lost 4 straight. They're 9-8, but they are in second place, which is crazy. But looking at this, I do love Degrom here. He got scratched in his last start. Hopefully he's not on a pitch count or watching him or whatever the problem was. Hopefully it's good to go, which I would assume it is if they're throwing him out there. But we have been, fooled before. We had David Peterson yesterday, and then he went on the DL like 20 minutes before first pitch. Not even, he's scratched. He just straight DL. So the Mets are the Mets. DeGrom, 116 plate appearance, 255 batting average, 28.4 K percentage. Love DeGrom here. You're going to be paying up, but he's got a fantastic matchup. I'd like this a little bit more if it were in Citi Field, but it's still Jacob DeGrom. Tigers at the White Sox. Both of these guys are making their major league debut. We've got Casey Mize versus Dane Dunning. Casey Mize on Fanduel is 6,600. He is, as of right now, I don't see him on a pitch count. Dunning is currently not on Fanduel's player pool, so I don't know if they'll add him late. I don't know if they add baseball players late. I know they add golf, they add MMA. I'm not sure if they're going to add. I don't know if they'll add him, so that's something to pay attention to. Casey Mize, if you want to throw out a flyer on a cheap GPP option at 6,600, being their number one prospect, and then you could build around. If you make multiple lineups, I completely understand. Casey Mize is an interesting option here. Brewers at the Twins. I want nothing to do with either of these pitchers. Rich Hill coming off the DL. Wouldn't surprise me if he leaves hurt and goes on the DL again after this game. Brett Anderson is Brett Anderson. I love stacking both of these teams. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Nelson Cruz on. Look at the righties for Minnesota. Get a stack. You want Nelson Cruz in your lineups. That's a guaranteed fact. And then if you want to go a little bit cheaper with Milwaukee, you could look at their batters right as well. Rich Hill is Rich Hill. Coming off the IL, he's pitched one time against the Cardinals. Their last game before they went all Rona'd out. 5 innings, 2 strikeouts. It's not enough, specifically for his $7,400 price. On FanDuel, at least. Astros at the Rockies, you got Framber Valdez versus Ryan Castellani. No. There's just other options out there today. You could be looking, especially since this is at Coors Field, not taking a pitcher. I would be loading up on the bats. But, Arenado, Story, any righties at home for Colorado against the lefty, game on. Same thing with the Astros. If you can get some of their bats here in Colorado, this is a game to stack. Again, you're going to be paying a high price because the websites, they make you pay up for Coors. So pay attention there. The surprise pitcher, if you asked me a year ago, would I be suggesting Lance Lynn on any given night? The answer would have been no. Crazy to think. He's turned stuff around. We used him last Thursday or Friday at Coors, and he killed it for us. I put in there, I had an idea, he would be a great leverage play because it's Coors, and you don't like to take pitchers there. Dominated. Coming into this game against San Diego's got a pitcher's park here. We got 40 plate appearances, 257 batting average, 12.5 K percentage. Now, whether or not there's going to be bad blood between them because Tatis hit the grand slam 2 nights ago, Woodward is an idiot. The Padres coach also didn't back his player, which is crazy to think about. Not a good way to keep your clubhouse and keep your job, especially with one of the faces of baseball right now, Tatis Jr. Then yesterday, Padres hit another grand slam. Will Myers, he did admire it a little bit. We had some home runs there. No one got thrown at. I don't think they will here, but that is always something in the back of your mind. I think Lynn's going to come out and just dominate. Love him here. Wish his strikeout percentage against the Padres a little bit better, but he's been efficient for us in the early part of this season. Diamondbacks at the Athletics. I don't really like either of these pitchers. We used Luzardo last time, and he got crushed. I don't like this. Dodgers at the Mariners. You've got Urias versus Taijuan Walker. Taijuan Walker has faced 52 batters for the Dodgers, giving up a .417 batting average. I love a Dodgers stack here. Absolutely love a Dodgers stack here. And they're on fire, and it's the Dodgers. Urias, I don't mind. Hopefully he can go at least 5 innings, but I do like him against the Mariners. Then we got the last game on the slate. You've got the Angels at the Giants. We saw some fireworks, I guess dud fireworks yesterday, but Evan Longoria got hit in the game. Okay, he got hit. Move on. And then the Angels were up to bat, and they were down 9-1 in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out, I think. And the trash Giants pitcher threw at Trout twice at his head. Twice. Missed both times. Twice. And still didn't get thrown out of the game. Absolute horseshit. The umps came together, didn't warn anybody, didn't do anything. Trout kind of just, he shrugged it off and said, "What are you doing?" Didn't escalate anything. But you can't throw at someone's head twice with 90 plus mile an hour. You can't do it. Trash. Absolute trash from the Giants. They're trash. Just trash. I think Johnny Cueto here, he's had success against the Angels. 102 plate appearances, 189, 19.6. I do see someone's going to get hit in this game. And someone's going to... I feel like... This isn't like the Dodgers-Giants, but I feel like benches could clear in this one. So that scares me with the pitchers here. Johnny Cueto doesn't back down, so he could do it. But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this one. I don't really like Sandoval at all. I would be looking at Cueto here, but there are just other options. This is a game to monitor. I think some fireworks could happen in this one. So there you go, guys. Those are all of the pitchers on today's slate. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not. Go check out Fantasy Team Advisors. You can get that 5-day pass for $9.99. Once football starts, that pass will go up. So just wanted to give you that assumption with just baseball and MMA going on and PGA. Thought we'd give that out. But once NFL does come back, will be going up a little bit, so you can get locked in for the month to month as well. We're super excited. We've got 3 weeks from football. If you guys are interested in a fantasy football league, we do have a few spots open. I have not heard back from some of them. Last year we had 10 teams. We had a $100 buy-in, top 2 places paid. Looking if you guys would like $50 to $100 buy-in. All you have to do is email me support at fantasyteamadvisors.com. All you have to do, email me, put in the subject line, fantasy football interest, and then tell me in the actual email what you would be willing to do as a buy-in. I would like to get that on the books soon so we can get that draft done and ready to rock and roll. So that's what I've got, guys. If you want to see the pitchers we like out of all of these in the article, click the link down below. We also have the top BVP bats, some of the stacks we like as well. That's what I've got, guys. Good luck today. Let me know how you did yesterday, both FanDuel, DraftKings, basketball, football. Would absolutely love to hear it. Go check out the website, fantasyteamadvisors.com. We've got our cheat sheet up for PGA. We will be working on the article today and the cheat sheet as well. Make sure you go check out the Bacon Station for both football and basketball, or baseball and basketball. And super excited for it. We've got football on the horizon, and we cannot wait. That's what I've got, guys. Good luck today, and as always, bring on that bacon, guys. Peace.